and welcome to my audition video. My name is Dion Marie Jones and I'm 20 years old and I'm a college student. I have dark blonde medium length hair that I have pulled back so you can see my face. I have green eyes and an olive skin tone. I'm 5'7" with a moderately chubby body type. I have not surgically changed anything about myself yet. I'm auditioning to be a part of my favorite video game, Red Dead Redemption 2, that is rumored to be a big budget live action movie in the making. What does this have to do with me? A video gamer from Midtown America? Well, I've always wanted to be a movie actress at one point in my life. I just needed to find my perfect opportunity to play an interesting role. And I feel like this is a perfect fit for me because it jumped out at me one day.
Red Dead Redemption 2 casting a live-action big-budget film for Rockstar's hit video game. And they've already started to find some actors.
So, what does this mean for the producers of the movie? I heard the best way to find the person for a role is for the actor to know the part they are playing. Referring back to me, here's what I know about the game from playing the story mode about 3 times, with the little mix of research I did on a hot Saturday afternoon. Let's start from the beginning.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is an action-adventure game set in the summer of 1899 to the famous entertainment trope Wild West. Located in the western, midwestern, and southern of the United States of the time period. Released for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in October of 2018, then Microsoft Windows for PC gamers, and Google Stadia in November of 2018. Developed by Rockstar Games, which is the same company prequel Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Rockstar Games is also known for their most famous, the glorious Grand Theft Auto game series that we all know and love today. Red Dead Redemption 2 follows the downfall of the Dutch Vanderlyn gang, with the perspective of the main character Arthur Morgan, who has been a part of the gang since he was 15 years old. Raised by Dutch, the cutthroat leader, and Hosea, the right-hand man, on how to be a man when all your life
you're being chased by the law, rival gangs you have crossed paths with along the way, and the Pinkertons that only want the price that's on your head. Then being ambushed by alcoholic-driven moonshiners, and the wildlife will just attack you just because you're standing in front of a cliff. Within the meantime, you can experience tons of features like heists, shootouts, horseback riding, even bonding with your stolen white Arabian horse. As well as helping people or robbing them, or maybe killing them then looting their corpses. You can also grow out and cut Arthur's hair, and shop to expand your wardrobe, dress up in accurate fashion of the time period, or be a nonconformist and completely create your own style. It's all up to you as a player, becoming the explorer you've always wanted while hunting, selling hides, collecting herbs, cooking, and crafting. Especially roaming around the map and admiring all the scenery before the Industrial Revolution completely took over and changed everything forever. Anyway, speaking of the environment,
the game applies under the genre called open world. This allows the gamer to take their character around the platform creation and approach objects freely and explore everything around them. But just like the cult classic Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2 is still a gaming developer's experiment to a simulated reality. Both games are just a cinematic and gaming masterpiece that has come a long way from the pixelated graphics from earlier gaming systems, transformed into the gaming world that we know of today.
For a hilarious example, we all possibly attempted It is impossible to climb mountains at some points. Not all doors open up. Your horse will fall over the teeniest of rocks. And your horse will also slam into trees at will. With the occasional lag. To be honest, this is the unrealism the movie could have in it. Just for the gamers who have experienced this at one point or another. With everything the game has to offer, it makes you want to appreciate the developers' 8 years of hard work that took a large studio of teammates to facilitate the development. It took a total of 1,600 to 2,000 people who worked on the game, which is well worth it for Red Dead Redemption 2 for all the hype it got, received, and deserved. With the $55+ you may have spent on the game, thanks to Daddy's hard-earned money, it was the second highest selling game of 2018. Stay with me now. The sales made $725 million in US dollars, with over 17 million copies shipped total in 2 weeks. With the largest ever pre-orders, largest first-day sales, and even the largest first 3-day sale on PlayStation Network. Love. Quite proud. The game had shipped 23 million copies by December of 2018 and 24 million copies by May 2019. And 29 million copies by December 2019, just a year after its release.
A year after its release, just surpassing its predecessors, Battlefield V, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and another one of my personal favorites, Fallout 76.
The game sales are still going on strong, with a currently of 31 million copies sold as of March 2020. That's probably everyone staying home due to coronavirus. Even with more memorable characters, this brings me to NPCs, which are non-playable characters that you can find in every game. Like the people you meet, the shopkeepers, and especially the other people in the camp. I will become the forbidden NPC, meaning this is the main reason why I made this video in the first place. I will be auditioning as the ladies of Red Dead Redemption. Please keep in mind this is my own interpretation of the characters, their clothes, which I found in my closet, and even the actions they are doing. Since I only played the video games, the only idea I could come up with was their dialogue throughout the story. So with that being said, if the producers are going to make the movie just like the game, then I figured out 4 ladies I could represent. The first one is the thick-skulled Karen Jones, the otherworldly thinker Mary Beth Gaskell, the sharpshooter Sadie Adler, and the sweetheart Penelope Braithwaite.
Sadie Adler. She's a strong, well-powered woman that just kicks ass throughout the game. Born and raised in the frigid mountains of the Grizzlies, she's learned to ride horses, shoot, hunt, which prepared her for being the woman ready for action alongside the Dutch Van der Linde gang, who was founded after the rival gang O'Driscolls took her husband and her life away from her. Everyone is going to drool over this lady. She loves the ones around her but never wrongly cross her path. Here is my representation of her.
Oh, hey Arthur. Just practicing target shooting. What's up? Yeah, it's honestly been a pretty hard time recently. Loss of my husband. Yeah, it's been pretty much a downer lately. But at least I'm getting back to my old roots. What do you mean you got something to cheer me up? Oh. Harmonica? Thanks. I do appreciate this dearly. I've been needing to get back to playing them again. Well, I'll see you around. Thanks, Arthur.
This next clip is of her playing the harmonica. Although we never really saw her play, I thought it would be a nice addition, and for me just to take the extra step to help her come alive and to give her much more rounded characteristics.
Oh, hey Arthur. Ah, by the way, thanks again. I really do appreciate it. I need to get back into it. A little rusty, but I'm about getting the hang of it.
It is the angel Mary Beth Gaskell, a beautiful and soft-hearted lady, which makes her a silent criminal of pocket picketing. She passes the time for her passion of reading and writing, which personally I can relate to her, especially about the writing till our heart's content. Here is me as Miss Mary Beth Gaskell.
Good morning, Arthur. Sleep well? Oh, I'm just working on a new poem. You're so nosy. I'll tell you when I'm done. I promise. What do I dream about? It's of my life sitting in a quiet room, surrounded by endless books and journals, with only a fireplace illuminating my view. Yeah, it is a life way ahead of me. Yeah, we shall get back to it. And I'll get back to writing. Hunt safe, Arthur.
At the epilogue of the game, it switches to where you can play as John Marston, who kind of gets into his old ways years beyond breaking away from the Dutch Vanderlyn gang. Due to John going back to his old ways, Abigail, his fiancée, takes herself and the young Jack Marston, the son of the two, away until he can clean up his act. So, for his wife and son's return, he buys an old ranch and builds it from the ground up with some old friends from the gang. Abigail marries John, and then it moves on to Red Dead Redemption, the original, which we all know has its own story to where it ends with Jack's revenge. But that's a story for a whole nother time. I've always thought how Mary Beth had some feelings for Arthur, from all of the heartfelt talks they had amongst themselves, as well as the sweet dance they did after the rescue of Sean McGuire at the camp party in Chapter 2. Later in the epilogue, John Marston tells Mary Beth that Arthur has passed away years ago. Mary Beth handles it very well and quite calmly. But I have personally made a poem about how she would probably go through the 5 stages of grief learning about Arthur's death. The scene is me as her reading the poem to Arthur's headstone, which is actually filmed at a family church. I depict her a very wealthy young woman, but the wealth did not bring her happiness.
Arthur, my dear, your eyes shine bright with revenge, but all I see is the ocean waves. I only wanted to go dancing gracefully in the rays of the moonlight. a bond with no lust, lost in a world on whom to trust. All for the satisfaction of gifting gold. With the more anger you hold toward your heart, the less capable you are of loving the present. A menace to society, who waited for tomorrow's rations, but tomorrow never came. They'll regret the day as the angels took your soul away. To the sky above me, as your physical self is 6 feet below me. I lost a piece of myself knowing you were gone, but the memories live beyond. It's a tough metamorphosis from this moment on. How I miss you, Arthur, my dear.
The next lady is voiced by Joe Armanox. This is Karen Jones, a sharp-tongued scam artist that will be the first one on her horse to rob any bank with no thought and emotion, and will drink everybody under the table, which she has been known to do throughout the night. This girl is quite sassy and does not take any bullshit from anyone throughout the camp, not even from Miss Grimshaw, even though they are always at each other's throats. Miss Grimshaw does eventually slap her one time, though. Who could forget her little spat with Miss Molly O'Shea? They may have slapped each other once or twice. But don't let none of that fool you. She does have a soft heart for the other girls she does care about, though.
Yay, Arthur! Miss Grimshaw has really tested my patience lately. The old hag keeps telling me I'm ungrateful, and I shall show her more respect, she asks me. I will. As soon as she stops picking the sores off her wrinkly ass face. I'm just happy the other ladies are here. Ooh. Mary Beth, Tilly, the only ones that keeps me from sucker punching the old bitch like I did with Miss Molly O'Shea.
So, with Miss Karen Jones being ready for action, even like running her mouth, here are some phrases you might hear her say. This first one is directed towards Micah, everyone's favorite character, and I use favorite loosely.
What can I get into today? Let's see what's going on with the map. Dutch asked you to get Micah out of jail in Strawberry. Fuck no! How about all 20 Dreamcatcher locations, all rock carving locations, all dinosaur bone locations? Yeah! Maybe pay off my ridiculous set of bounties? Go hunting? Maybe fishing? Watch everyone fight with Dutch? See what crafting upgrades I can get? Rob a train? Anything better than helping out this bitch? Anything else I can do without doing this? Any suggestions?
Be careful what you say, you sly dog. I'll put your ass back in Strawberry. Here's some other phrases directed towards other people. Bill Williamson and I are not the same. He's more addicted to his reassurance. Oh, mister, we don't want no problems here, do we? need my payment. Or you're gonna say howdy do to your ancestors. I don't mean to be such a bark with a bite. I just want a man, or a lady, to travel the world with. You know? Take a break from the running and robbing would be fantastic.
The final lady is Penelope Braithwaite. She is the youngest daughter of the wealthy Braithwaites. She is a dreamer and an activist. She's a part of the typical love story. Boy and girl meet and they fall madly in love. This is the charming Beau Gray. These two are lost in the world for the love for one another. These two lovers are trapped in generations of rivalry in the town of Rhodes, with Penelope down in Braithwaite Manor and Beau Gray up in Caliga Hall. It is up to Arthur to help them exchange love letters and gifts to one another. Here is me as Penelope Braithwaite.
Hello. Yes, I am Penelope Braithwaite. Nice to meet you, Arthur. Hello, Arthur. Are you another one of my gentleman callers my mom keeps asking about? It's just... I don't mean to be rude, mister. It's just... I really do have a love. Oh, you just want to know about my family versus the Greys? Well, our feud has been going on for centuries. And, well, it's just a story that just keeps going on and on and on. Even throughout the days keep going. But I do have a request for you, and I do pay highly well for it. Could you take this to Beau Gray? Down by Caliga Hall. I'll pay very well. Oh, thank you so much, mister. Come back when you have it delivered. Bye now. Ah, welcome back, Arthur. What do you have? Oh. My dear Beau. Oh, thank you so much. Of course, your payment. Please. Take these earrings. This is very, very much appreciated. Oh, thank you so much. Keep this a secret, please. I trust with every whim. Good day, sir.
This is the map of the town Rhodes. Braithwaite Manor is down in the bottom left. Caliga Hall, that belongs to the Greys, is in the top right.
So, I would like for you to keep in mind, if I'm not picked for these four ladies, there are other characters. Or maybe the producers might want to make a completely new character. What would be the best fit for me?
Hey, you. Typecast me. Take a look at my face. Yes, here I am. Very cute. What do I look like I would play? Who do I look like I would play? I'm gonna sing for you. But who should I play? Tell me.
Alright, this concludes my audition video. I had a very interesting time making this video. And here's where you can contact me.
This is exploretalent.com. It is the agency I am going through at the moment. Or you can contact me through my two emails right here.
Alright, and my Twitter and Instagram is down in the description down below. Please make sure to keep me in mind. I am very eager to start working on this movie. But can we do it after like 2020 is done having its fit? And also, I still need to graduate from college. But after that, I am just eager, just ready for a whole new change. Thank you so much for watching.